guys, I'm Taylor, and today I'm going to be telling you about a couple new products that are up on esigcharleston.com. So these are the Vision Clearomizer tank systems. They come in two different sizes. This one's the 2.5 mils. This is the 3.5 mil. Both of these are 2 ohm resistance, so they will work on any size of the Ego batteries, any of the mods. If you have the Knight Rider, the Rough Stack, the Bolt, any of those, they'll work on there too. I've been using one of the 2.5 mils for probably about a week, maybe a little bit longer than that, off of my mini Knight Rider. And I would say it's given me really, really good performance so far. I've not been disappointed at all with the vapor production. I feel like it gives really, really good hits off of it every time. I feel like it maintains a really good flavor in here too, which is something I've had a problem with tanks in the past, of not being able to maintain the flavor. If you've tried any of the others that run off of still the regular kind of Cardos, they basically, to maintain the flavor that you really want to get out of it, you probably still occasionally have to add drops every now and then, or at least I noticed that when I was using the tank systems, the dual coil tank systems, that was the case. These, though, maintained really good flavor for a really long time. Like I say, about a little over a week, and still taste great. Still giving really great hits. These actually work with a wick instead of a Cardo, instead of the normal cotton that's in a Cardo. If you can see inside the tank here, a little difficult to tell, but there are 2 wicks that run down the side, and that's what pulls up your liquid every time when you pull in. It's actually really hard to burn because of these wicks. If you remember, if you've used regular Cardos before, you probably have occasionally gotten that burn taste from letting the Cardo get too dried out. It's pretty bad. It's like smoking a burn filter. You can get the burn taste out of this, but it's really, really easy to fix it. All you actually have to do with this is just kind of turn the whole thing upside down, and it re-wets the wicks that are in here. And hit it a couple more times, and the burn flavor goes away. Which, if you're familiar with regular Cardos, that's just not the case. You just usually have to start over. So it's nice to have something where it's actually difficult to burn it. You'll notice I did flip it upside down to re-wet the wicks. You can do that with this. It's actually leak-proof. Some of the other tanks, you'd have a problem with it. You have to be a little careful with it. Sometimes they might fall apart, leak a little bit. This one really not a problem. Again, it's sealed at both ends really, really well. You can even turn it upside down and shake it if you want to, and nothing. So that's just a really nice feature to have, especially if you're used to the old tank systems and some of the problems that came with those. As far as the lifespan on one of these tanks, they'll last anywhere from about maybe 2 weeks up to even a month. It just kind of depends. And let's see. Overall, I'd say this is a really great product. I really liked mine. I've been really, really impressed by it. By far, I think the best tank system that I've tried anyway. I love it. I love the flavor. The performance is great. I think the lifespan is great. I love that it's just really sturdy and I don't have to worry about it leaking or anything like that. So I definitely recommend trying this tank out. It's great. It's really, really convenient if you don't like having to add those drops every 20 puffs to keep your Cardo soaked. It's a really, really nice option. And now I'll just show you very quickly how to fill one of these so you can see the vapor production that comes off. Alright, so we'll take our 2.5 mil tank here and just pull off the mouthpiece at the end. And if you can see down in here, there's actually 2 holes on the side of this tank. And what you want to do is just take your liquid, you're going to tilt this to the side just a little bit, and just fill the top up and just kind of let the liquid just run down the side holes. You do want to avoid, there's another hole that's straight down the center. You want to avoid that. Let's kind of let this drain down in here for a second. Alright. So you can see I got it a little bit more than 3/4 of the way full. 3/4 is really about where you want to keep it. So now that I've done that, I'm going to do 4 drops straight down the center hole. And now you only have to do this the first time when you open a brand new one of these. So this is something you never need to do again for the life of this tank. So it's 2. And 4. Okay. All right, it's going to pop the mouthpiece back on here. And just turn it upside down. Again, it's leak proof, so you don't have to worry about that. You just want to get the wicks that are in here, just wet them. So let's flip it upside down for another second here. And all right. And I'm running at 3.7 volts right now on my Night Rider. Let's see what kind of hit we get off of it. So already really good vapor coming out of it. So now you're good until you need to add more liquid. Again, this is a 2.5 ml tank, so it's about a little over 2 packs of cigarettes. So this will last a good while. And when I need a little more liquid in here, just pop off the mouthpiece, just let a little drain down the side. You don't need to worry about doing the center hole again, and you're good to go. All right. Yeah. So again, these are the Vision Clearomizer tanks and the 2.5 ml or 3.5 ml. They're both $7.99, and you can find them on esigcharleston.com.